Welcome back to Let's Play the New Legend of Zelda, third quest. I am Nitro6003. Today, we are going to go into level 1. We are not going to take it out. And there's a reason behind that. Because I want to get the white sword, and I want to get the magic container in level 1. And I want to try to get as many of these screens down to one enemy as possible. So now, level 1, if you know where level 1 is in the first quest and the second quest, you'll know where it is in this quest. It is in the same place, but just in Lorule. So you just have to go to where level 1 was in the first, second quest, both from the original Legend of Zelda and from New Legend of Zelda 1 and 2. And yes, I want to try to get these levers down as well. It'll just make things easier later. And I probably won't be able to finish level 1 in this part, but we'll see. We do want to get the white sword. And now there's only 2 more left, which is nice. But I'm gonna probably hit both of them at the same time. Now, this is really a nice way to go about things. Just slowly but surely get this screen down. Now, there's actually a heart piece on this screen. And that's another reason I want to get this screen down to one enemy. So if you push that block... Yeah, use your arrows right now. It's your best friend. We'll get our second heart piece. And now that this screen is down to 1, we won't have a problem with that one ever again. Alright, so here's level 1, the cactus. And it looks like a cactus. It's kind of a cool name and cool idea. There's really no big tricks to it. Although, where the boss key is hidden is kind of a little tricky for a level 1, but I mean, you have to kind of expect that. It's the third quest of things, and so I guess that's what they come down to. Things are gonna get harder. So this next room has a wall masters. Oh, clock, nice. And heart, and compass, and awesome stuff. Alright, so moving right along to this room here with the ropes. And this room should not be that hard for you guys. I mean, realistically, this room should just be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, let's go in here and grab our first key. So there is key number 1. I believe it's the only key. No, it's not the only key in the level. I think there's 2 or 3 keys in this level. And now we're going to make our way pretty much back to the start. And there's really no easy way to do this other than continuing to F6. I will use the F6, but maybe not that much. I don't need to use it in every screen. There's more money. And we'll go to the left. And you're going to find out pretty fast why this level is not easy, not only not easy, but why you really need to have the blue ring for it. I mean, you could finish it. I mean, it's really just one room that concerns me. And losing half a heart is not great. A quarter of a heart, rather, is not great. But the room above here has red Gorias. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you. See, one bomb was good. Well, you know what? With full health, I'm wondering if I could do it. There's your key. Just prepare yourself. As I said, red Gorias, and there's 6 of them. Yeah, this is where, and this is just for the wooden boomerang. And right now, they're all kind of going around the doorway. So I can't even get in the room. Oh, I got a couple of them on that. Yeah, using your bombs is actually not a bad idea. And there's your boomerang. F6, back to the start. Alright, now that we have a boomerang, now there's really no reason to wait on this level. Now you might as well finish. Now we might as well finish it. And it's not hard from here. It's just that it was that one room that I was concerned about. And I was able to just barely get through it. And you don't really want to worry yourself too much. But now we will definitely finish level 1. Having the blue ring really, really, really helps. I can't tell you guys enough how much having... Oh, hello, clock. How much having the blue ring in this level, and actually for all the beginning levels, is so helpful. And like I said, I highly recommend, if you are going to play this quest in any way, shape, or form, I would highly recommend getting the blue ring and the magic shield prior to coming here. It'll make your life a lot easier. And this is where you find your boss key. Now we're also going to get the white sword in this part as well, as we are also going to get quite a few heart pieces, because we can get, we can get quite a few of them actually. I think there's only 1 or 2 we can't get right now. Once we have the magic, you know, and the other item in this level, which is actually pretty easy to miss. But if you have the map, it's not hard and you'll find it, but you know, it's just a matter of finding things. Alright, so welcome to Aquamentus. Now, if you have more bombs than I do, which is certainly a possibility, you can use bombs, but it's where you're going to find your very first magic jar. And you obviously need it to do anything. So here is Dodongo. And I am going to smoke him out so I can get my bombs back. And there is your map of the cactus. Pretty straightforward level. I mean, just 4 paths off of, you know, the main one. You have the straight up and down line, and then you have 4 little side things, and it looks pretty good for a cactus, if I do say so myself. Now, we do have the boss key, so we could actually finish the level now and come back here later, but you really want to find this item also. It'll help with things. And also having the boomerang will make sure you don't lose any 5s. And the boss of this level is not the hardest boss I've ever faced, that's for sure. Of course, it's always the last ones that drop the clocks. It always works that way, isn't it? Alright, so here's just Zols, and you can take them all out. You don't have to. And once you do that, go into the passageway, and that is where you find your step ladder. Oh, yes. You thought one item was enough? Not in this quest. Don't be satisfied with one item sometimes. I will tell you guys as we go through the levels what to expect, but, you know, you really want to make sure you check every room very well. You will need the power bracelet to find level 2 near Hyrule's waterfall. And thankfully, we already have it. So we do have the power bracelet already. So now we can finally go to this direction and find, oh, you guessed it, Landmola. And thankfully, I have the candle. You're really going to thank yourself. As I said, this quest wastes no time in enemy difficulty. Oh, that was a good candle shot. I mean, not that I want to waste all my candles on this guy, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Oh, look at that. All right. So I do have at least one more shot on the candle. And like I said, this boss is not all that hard. It's a level 1 Patra. And I lost my candle, but that's okay. He is really not that hard. Especially if you have the blue ring. I mean, he doesn't even fire fireballs at you. And there is our heart container. And that is it for level 1. But we're not done yet in this part. We still need to get the white sword. We still need to get the bomb and arrow upgrades. And we still need to get the white sword. The heart pieces. So, yeah, there's a lot still to get. Where's this guy going? All right. Yeah, that's why you don't want to mess with these guys if you don't have to. I mean, these guys are not easy. All right, remember we left 2 enemies on this screen, which is good. All right, so now we need to get ourselves, actually, we need to get ourselves to Hyrule. And this is the fastest way I know. So now we'll get some heart pieces. We already have 2, which is nice. And we already have a heart container. So we're actually in pretty good shape to get the white sword. So heart piece number 3 is in this general direction. Here's another warp to Lorule, just in case you were wondering. So that's still there. But you can get to Lorule pretty easily in this quest. I mean, it's not hard. All right, so we're gonna. All right, let's get this. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with that right now. We have enough for the arrow upgrades and/or bomb upgrades. And you know what? Since we have the boomerang, we can certainly get this room down to 1 enemy. And then we're going to go to the right, and you're going to see that something is missing. Yep, shortcuts. You can get through the quest even easier. So that's what I'm saying. This quest is easier in some ways and harder in others. The levels, the enemies, enemy placement, stuff like that is probably a little bit harder than it was in New Legend of Zelda 1 and 2 and Mini 1 and 2. But as far as a quest is concerned, there's a lot more shortcuts you can use. So as you can see, we have 2 heart pieces. This is heart piece number 3. Where level 8 used to be. Just mark that down on my thing as something I got. And also over there. Alright, so this screen looks a little ugly, so we want to just kind of get in as quickly as possible. And just, the quicker you can get screens like this down to 1 enemy, the happier you're going to be. And clocks are always good too. Alright, so now you're over here. And we'll go into that cave now too. So we need 400 rupees to get the 2 upgrades. The 4 upgrades, rather. So here you find enemy bait, a bow, and a magical shield. I'm going to pick up an enemy bait because, well, you kind of need it. Not necessarily, I'm not giving away if you need it in level 2 just yet. But oh, hello. Oh, I ran out of well, that makes things a little easier. All right, so now we're going to make our way around. Making our rounds now, guys. We're going to go get that white sword. And you need at least 5 heart containers. So you can see we're 1 heart piece short of having another heart with the heart pieces, and you guessed it, this is also open, but there's nothing here. Like, you can't push any of these blocks. It's here that you're gonna find the portal to Lorule. So remember, this is probably one place you want to check, and I just want to show you that this is where you're going to find level 2. And we'll probably end ourselves up in that part at the end of this part right there, but that's where you find level 2. So yeah, it's all the way over here. And we want to make our way all the way as far as we can, and then we're going to go up from here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to F6 back to the start, because where I need to go next is not anywhere near where I am now. So it'll just be faster, and we'll save a little bit of time. So if you push that block, so yeah, you need the power bracelet just to get over here. And this is a very dangerous screen, by the way. Now, if you go buy a super bomb, well, I don't want to give that away yet. Don't want to give that away yet. Okay, so we got to make our way back towards like level 6. But we finally have the white sword, and that's going to make level 2 much, much, much easier. And I can just leave that alone. And also, if I can get some bombs, arrows, that kind of thing, that would be helpful. But I don't think I'm going to get 400 rupees between here and there, but we'll see. But it's nice to know that I can kill these guys now one shot instead of 2. And everybody just takes less hits now, and it's just nice. And yeah, it's a little bit of a walk, but you'll thank yourself later for doing this. All right, so we're walking. And the only thing is that you can't walk this way. You have to go up and around, but I did make the screens a lot easier for myself by not having to worry about some of these enemies here. Alright, so we're just going to ignore the Lionels. And this is, by the way, a good area to grind also. And we will get the magical sword much later. Just as an FYI. We have not forgotten about it. And now all you have to do is get over to there, and you find another heart piece. And just mark that down on my trusty sheet. And I can have 6 because I don't need to be up there anymore. Okay, so now we have 6 heart containers. And I can either buy 1 of each, or I could buy both of 1. And I think I'm going to go with buying both bomb bags now. This is a great room for not for grinding, but, well, yeah, kind of for grinding. And you'll thank yourself later for doing this. And there's a lot of money you're going to need later, so there's secrets that we'll get. And I'll show you what's over here, just in case you're ever wondering and curious. It tells you that this is the right spot, but the wrong world. So basically telling you where to go to find level 1. And now we can continue our way around, back towards level 2. And I don't have a super bomb yet, so I can't get one of the heart pieces. And then alright, so if you go in here, this is the same clue and as New Legend of Zelda 1 and 2. Oh, I know where I can get a free super bomb. But it's in Laurel. And I'm not near any... I don't have the whistle yet. So I was going to say I know where to get a free super bomb. Alright, so that is bombs. So now we'll work our way to do 200. Well, we need 150 essentially to get the arrow upgrades. And now we'll make our way back to level 2, and that is where we will stop the video. We got a lot accomplished in this part. So that is really a good thing. I mean, you can see just how much of this overworld we still not only have to explore, but do. But don't worry, we'll get it all done, as we do in every quest. And there you'll find 80 rupee super bombs. And I'll just show you what's up here as well. I mean, we already have the white sword, but basically if you go here, it says a better sword is on the other side. So basically over there. And I'm going to leave that line all alone for now. Alright, so join me next time as we take out level 2 and get the bomb and the arrow upgrades as well. I'm Nitro6003 and I'll see you guys next time.